see, I'm in the van. So I'm off to help a friend move some stuff. Over lockdown, I've had a few things planned, different bits like helping friends and stuff, and obviously we haven't been able to do it. So as the restrictions are relaxing a bit, I'm now getting out and catching up with all these little jobs and hopefully get them out of the way quite quickly. So I'm off to Ian and Mandy's. Some of you may know of them, the Hepcats. They've got their own little channel, and they are moving out of a garage that they've rented for a while, where they're building Mandy's Royal Enfield. Hopefully we'll have a look at that in a bit. And they've had a shed built in their backyard now, so they're now getting everything over into there, so they'll be able to walk out their back door and go in the shed and carry on building the bike, instead of a 20-mile round trip to go and do it at the garage that they've got at the moment. So hopefully I'll see how much stuff they've got. I'm not quite sure. I've never actually been to their garage that they rent out, but hopefully we'll get most of it in the back of this van in one trip. If not, it'll be a couple of trips. So yeah, I have a few jobs to do that we weren't able to do in lockdown, like I say. So over the next couple of weeks I'll be popping out on the odd day and sorting all these jobs out and catching up. Anyway, I'm going to get on with the trip and I'll see ya when we're in the garage. Right, here we are in the Hepcats secret location, getting ready to move everything out. So they're going through everything now to squeeze everything in the van, and here is the Enfield. You might recognise that frame. And
beautiful seat, custom seat, one off.
I don't know what the light's like in here, but we can have another look when we've got it out. The best seat base I've ever made. And Mandy's going to put a little badge here. I'll say the light's it's a bit dark. Oh, we're getting lights on. We've got to put some money in the meter.
The power on? The box.
Oh,
there we go. It's coming on.
Well, it's not made much of a difference, but there you go.
This time of day.
But anyway, they're getting this back to the new shed that they've had built in the yard. Some of you who watch their channel have already seen the shed, and instead of having to do a 20-mile round trip to come and mess with the bike, they'll have it just outside the back door.
Yeah.
So I know a few of you guys that follow the Hepcats channel have been asking about the bike constantly. So here it is, and if you go and follow their channel, you're going to see the rest of the build. So yeah, it's obviously been stood in here for a bit. It's got a bit of the
patina.
That's what we call rust nowadays, isn't it? Yeah. Patina. But yeah, it's pretty much as they are all built. They went for a different seat. So what happened with this seat is, if you can see that nut there, it would have meant the springs come down right at an angle. So what I've done is made this like sort of conversion thing that you see here to bring the springs back and straight down onto the frame, because obviously having your springs at an angle, they're not working correctly. So I've always been jealous of that seat base that I made it for someone else. But it's going to look mighty fine when it's done, and like I say, they'll be back on it now for all you guys that have been waiting. So if you want to see the rest of this build, go over to the Hepcats channel. If I'm clever enough, I'll put a link in this video so you can follow the build when they get cracking on it again.
We'll be back on it soon.
Yeah, definitely. But as you can see, they've done a fair bit to it already. They've got the rear mud guard on. Obviously the frame's connected, and they're just clearing out the rest of the garage. So apparently this is the scrap pile, which I'm going to have a look through. And we've got to get all the tools over, and everything's getting boxed up.
Yeah.
We've got to try and squeeze as much as we can in the back of the van and hopefully do majority of it in one journey. So there we go. When the bike's in the light, we'll have another look. I'll see you all in a bit. Right, all the moves done. We've all got broken backs. We filled the garage up and got the Enfield in his shed, look. So we can now work on it every day. Ian and Mandy can work. They're down there hiding, look. Right down that end of this very, very posh shed.
Hello.
Look how clean this shed is. Huh?
Not for long.
Look at this posh toolbox.
Oh, that's a very
Hey,
nice,
look at that.
very nice toolbox. That is.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's a lovely toolbox.
That'd be
Yeah.
filthy within a week if it was in my
Look
shed.
at this, you see. Look at look.
Look at
All
this.
these.
Organisation
Yeah.
at its best.
I'm not-
Hold on, he's got to have a scruffy drawer. There we go, I've got it.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah, I thought he's opened the best drawer first, look.
Yes. Hey, there's another one. There's another one.
look.
Yeah. Here's stubbies. So, yeah, it's very nice. I
Oh, that's
don't know what that is. Oh, yes.
Yeah, very-
more spanners. Yes.
very posh, very posh.
Oh, look at it.
Now you can see how unorganised I am. So this is Ian's new shed. So
Yay.
before he rented a garage out, which was like a 20-mile round trip. So it sort of put him off doing the bike each day. So it's all here now, as you can see.
Because of the lockdown, really.
And lockdown, obviously we couldn't travel. So he's all self-contained now. So he walks out the back door and he's straight into the shed.
Yes.
And very nice it is too. Some of you who follow his channel have probably seen the build of the shed, the progress as they went along.
Yeah.
We're very have to apologise. We haven't done one for about 12 months, have we?
They've been a bit slack on it, I'm afraid.
But,
And you might recognise bits of this, like the back end, which I'd done about 4 years ago. We've just been working that out. So this was done about 4 years ago. So no excuse now.
No.
No excuse. They can get on with it. And they should have it finished by tomorrow. So yeah, I've done this about 4 years ago, and they've been doing all the little brackets and everything to get the mud guard. Mandy's having, because this is actually Mandy's bike.
Yes.
She's Mandy's bike,
Yes.
which she's going to use on sunny days.
I am.
Go down the car park and back. So yeah, and yeah, I spent a lot of time doing this seat. I regret selling it to them.
you didn't even sell it to us. You gave it.
I regret it. I proper put my heart into that. What they've done, they bought a seat. I know I showed you earlier, but it was a bit dark, so I weren't sure if you'll see it on film. So I'm probably repeating myself now. So this seat obviously was bought off the internet. So where the springs would have gone here, so it would have put the spring at too much of an angle down there. So I made this sort of bracket to bolt onto where the springs would have gone, and then done new spring mounts here, so it puts the springs down, so they'll work properly.
Lovely.
And I think Mandy's going to put a little name tag here
Yeah.
on the seat, put nice little brass rivets or something. But yeah, that took me hours and hours and hours to make that thing. I remember it well, thinking, oh, this looks too good to give them. But they ended up with it anyway. So yeah, so really, she's still got a bit to do, but the worst jobs are over with, really, aren't they? The frame's connected, probably a bit of tidying up to do here. I'm not going to pick fault with it. Shut up. Stop it. No, they've done a great job. No, they've done a great job. They really have. And they've got posh brake arms as well. All stainless, look very expensive. So you've got the fork shrouds all set out. But what else you got to do? You're having these eye bars on, and for a bit more comfort, sat up a bit more, and you can put your camera bracket.
That's why I just got them, because camera bracket.
Yeah, so you put your camera brackets on the crossbar.
Yeah.
Because I know you guys like to go out with cameras absolutely everywhere on your bikes.
Mandy does, yeah.
Yeah.
The fuel tank's down here, look.
Needs a bit of work.
needs a little bit of work, and I'll probably end up making some little the little shrouds that I do over these bits. I'll do some of them for a cup of tea.
Yes.
So you got the brake arm. I've seen that in one of the boxes we brought back.
That's down
Yeah,
there, isn't it?
that's down.
We've got the brake light switch to go on here, and then
Get it in.
they are going to run all the wires through the frame like I do. So there'll be a bit of drilling out in the frame to do. I can tell you where to do all them.
Yeah,
ones.
we'll check with
One
you
there,
on
one
that
there, one under there, one under here, and then it all drops into the dummy
Don't
oil
forget
tank.
that you made
Oh
for us
yeah,
as well.
we made
Yes.
this little.
Lovely.
I made that. When did I make that? That was a while ago as well.
It was a while ago, yeah.
So obviously when it's all together with the fork shrouds, that'll go under there like that, like so. Needs a bit of trimming.
That's the brake arm, isn't it?
And this is the brake arm.
Version
it's
2
doing.
with the grease nipple and a better curve, because the other one was square, wasn't it? It looked
Yeah,
horrible.
you've got to clear the.
awful.
Yeah.
You've got to clear the
So
case
that,
in
that
there.
goes in there somewhere like that, you see. There we go, that's on, you see. So that's, oh, it does actually go on, doesn't it?
As you can probably tell, they're a bit crackers.
Yes.
They're a bit crazy.
There we go, see?
See?
There's a little cap on it. Look, you didn't do that, do you? You didn't do that on yours, do you? Do you? Have we copied you again?
They've got me here against my will. Help. Help me. So yeah, so it's coming along nicely, guys. Although it's took you 4 years.
Yes.
I can't say much about that because I'm seem to be shuffling around from bike to bike at the minute. There's been a lot going on, hasn't there? The last 12 months has been a lot going on with everybody.
Yes.
So I'm just catching up, like I said earlier when I was on the way over here, catching up, doing things like we've been planning this move for a long time. So we've now managed to do it. I've got a couple of more things to do with friends that have been planned for a long time, and I'll be back up to speed with my videos next week. I've got a video that I've recorded yesterday on Dan's bike, so this will go out after that. So I've done a bit more on Dan's bike, ready for the pile I'm putting together for the powder coating. So I'll put this video out first because it'd be nice and easy to do, and then Dan's video will be after this one. He'll get an update what I was doing yesterday on his bike. So you got to get a carburetor.
Yes, a new one
probably.
Yeah, because you went and bought a second-hand one, and I said that's not always the best idea because normally they're worn out.
Yeah.
So you've got your exhaust pipe, your Cox exhaust pipe.
Yeah.
The dumb oil tanks across in all the boxes we brought over that are in your garage. You got your headlights sat over there, which you go buy a new front bezel for.
I've got one.
You've got the deep rim one. Let's have a look at that. Yeah. See, on these, as you can see how they are standard, you got this rim here, and that's the one that will replace it. As you can see, it's a lot deeper because what happens, the ball plug doesn't fit, it hits the speedo in the headlight nacelle, and what you find people do is go and bend the tabs over on these balls and put like separate plugs on them. I've seen that many a time on Enfields I've stripped out, and you can sort of get past that by this deeper rim, and that goes on here obviously like so, and that gets that ball fixing well away from your speedo body, which is normally down here, and saves your ball smashing into it and giving you the chance of it earthing out onto the body of the speedo and burning all your wiring out. Yeah, for the sake of like the deeper rim, it solves all them problems. But yeah, it's good to see it again. I haven't seen it for a while.
we haven't seen it for a while.
No, as you can see, it's gained a bit of patina, sitting over there in the garage, all on its own.
12 months.
With no attention.
No.
But yeah, they're just obviously they're doing all the brackets on there. There we go. Where was we? The camera switch
You were about
itself
to
on.
say, what were we going to do next?
You're on about the
what
stop.
have we got to do?
Yes. The stop thing.
Yes,
For
he
the
needs to
brake.
lead it in with a question.
Yes, I don't know. Go on.
Yeah, I can't remember. What you got to do next? You got to get your brake arm on there, obviously.
My
You gotta
brake
do-
rod, which I've got
You got to do
thread at
some
the back.
sort of stop. I normally bring
Stop
them off
for-
here.
Pedal,
That's it,
yes,
yeah.
pedal.
Adjust your pedal.
Um,
all the top ends loose on this, ready to come off for a
That's
good
all
clean
coming
up.
to bits,
Yeah.
isn't it, basically?
Yeah.
And I think Mandy's going to sit at the table with lots of tea and start cleaning all the castings up.
Yeah.
Again, I'll show you a close up.
Terrible.
You can see how rough they are, look. But I have seen far worse than this.
Yeah.
But a couple of hours on that and it'd be good as new. But yeah, they're all the same. They've all in various states of rubbish.
Got the stainless steel plates that you gave us as well
yeah.
for here, haven't we?
They've
The
got
ones
the
with
gearbox.
these
Gearbox plates.
scalloped out,
yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah.
For the rain and the leaves.
Yeah, you got to weld your holes
Debris.
up here because you ain't going to need them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you keeping your steering lock or are you taking that off?
Not
Dunno,
sure.
not sure.
Yeah, I'll normally take them off.
Yeah. Probably not.
Leaves a big hole though, doesn't
I've
it?
had to take them off with Dan's because the forks spring hit them.
Weld them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close the hole up.
Yeah.
A bit of rosette welding.
Yeah, with Dan's Springer front end, girder front end, it smacked straight into that.
Oh,
so I had to remove it.
Yeah.
Front indicators we've got to sort out,
Yes,
haven't we?
we're undecided at the moment.
Yeah, where are you going to put them? Someone's already done the terrible thing and drilled these out.
Yeah, I cleaned that all off because it had some gauze at the back of it and filler.
Oh, right.
And I thought that's coming off.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll start again.
Yeah, same the other side.
You can do them off brackets off here.
Yeah. I think that was the plan actually.
Yeah.
Off that bolt, there's some
Yes.
bolts there.
I've actually I've loomy welded some of these before,
Yeah.
and it worked out great.
I've got some of that.
I
Stuff
wouldn't
down
use
there.
that stuff like structurally, I don't think,
No.
but for filling holes up, it worked out brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
Yes.
So all the wheels have been rebuilt. Look, so
Yeah. Yeah.
gone with the black rims and stainless spokes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
And
going
I
in the
see
right
you-
direction.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that, yes.
Yeah.
Is it bent or is it fairly flat? Oh, it's fairly
Yeah,
flat,
it's
isn't it?
all
Yeah.
right, yeah. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yes.
Yeah.
Getting there.
But at least now you've got it just outside your back
Yeah.
door. You can
Yeah.
walk across the yard and
Lot better.
you can sit in here till the early hours, working away, upsetting your neighbours.
Basically, trip out to the back door and bang my nose on it. Exactly.
Literally. But so obviously here before you had less than half this size, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The shed?
Yes,
Yeah,
it was
was.
10 foot short.
So this what's this one? 22 foot?
22 by 8.
22
Yes.
by 8.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, it looks absolutely fantastic.
We've got to sort it all out yet.
And he's
tidying
like I
up.
say, he's gone all posh. It's all. I
Yeah.
don't even want to touch it with my dirty hands. Look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sign it. But yeah, and Ian's always been an American car hot rod fanatic, so he's got a few bits here and there. He's got his little toys over here. Look,
We'll have a look.
got his little toys.
Oh, it's be kiwi.
Oh, I recognise this.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually the car I had, a 58 Buick.
Yeah, he had
Yes,
one of these.
I had one of those in black. Yes, yes.
Beautiful.
Victor.
Beautiful.
Black with a silver roof, wasn't it?
Yeah, so yeah, he's got all his rockabilly stuff. Look, P51 Mustang. We've just carried this over here. This thing that was quite heavy.
Can't see the clock now, but never mind.
I lifted this surface block in the other week. That about my spine about fell out my back end. But
Are
yeah.
these still available, these bullets, Craig? You
Oh,
still
the old
doing it?
microphone, isn't that pretty? Look,
Yeah.
old Elvis microphone.
That was
Oh,
going
that
to
wasn't
be-
me.
Yeah. Oh, you've broken everything. What have you
It
done?
weren't me.
That was going to be a shifter.
And who's this? Star Wars.
Thunderbirds.
Thunderbirds.
And Stingray, and Captain Scarlet.
Thunderbirds and Stingray. I'm giving you a guided tour of the shed.
Anderson's, yeah.
If anyone's still watching.
Yes. So we got, yes, a lot of
These
tidying.
are all originals then, aren't they?
No.
No?
That one is. That one is.
That
one is.
Not. They've just come out.
Oh, right.
And that, that one is though. That one is.
Oh, so they still make copies of
Yeah,
them?
yeah. It's still an Anderson fan club and all sorts, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Wow.
Good old Jerry.
So yeah, as you can see, he's much tidier than me.
At the moment. That will all change.
It's posh toolbox. Snap
But
on,
you
snap
will
on.
promise to come and see us, won't you, Craig?
Yes.
See?
You must.
I'll be over. I'll be over. No. See, they've got my stool ready there, so I can just sit here.
We've got chairs here.
I can just sit here and watch the world go by in here. But it's a very, very, very nice shed. He's done an absolutely fantastic job of it. Really has. It's all insulated, not like mine. You might as well be working outside in mine in the winter. But he's done an absolutely fantastic job. It looks great. It's really bright in here with the white walls, isn't it?
Nice.
I should really do mine sometime. Insulate it, maybe.
It's got a vapour barrier as well to stop the moisture and stuff.
Yeah, he's done it all properly. Vapour barriers, the lot, all insulating boards. It's all done nice. You see how thick it is. You can see how thick it is here.
Yeah.
It's all been done
How thick's
properly.
that cladding, do you think? That's quite
Yeah.
thick, isn't it?
This is even got his draft excluder, look.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there we go. It's very nice.
And
I'm looking forward to seeing the progress now. So if you want to watch the progress on this and anything else Ian and Mandy are doing in here, nothing like that, head on over to the Hepcats channel. If I'm clever enough and feeling clever enough, I'll put a link in the description on this video. And they just do the channel for a bit of fun and just, you know, messing about and having fun. That's what their channel's about. They do ride outs and whatever Ian's doing in here. So there we go. I'm going to call it that because I've got to get back. I've got other things to do. And like I say, the video after this will be Dan's. So see you guys soon. Cheers for watching.